Hi, my name is Vedansh Singh, and in the next 20 minutes, I will be explaining about stablecoins. So, let's quickly have a look at the topics that will be covered. First, we will kick off with an introduction, then, we will understand exactly what is a stablecoin and its possible types. Then, we will take an overview of applications and limitations of stablecoins, and finally, we will end it with a conclusion. So, let's start with this question. Why aren't cryptocurrencies mainstream yet? If we think about it, obvious answer is the volatility of crypto. Let's take an example scenario where you go to a shop to buy something, and after the purchase, when you are on the way back to the home, you check the currency value and you realize that you have actually paid 2x the amount that was actually required. So, stablecoin offers a solution to this. The vision is that a stablecoin can enjoy the benefits of a cryptocurrency without the associated extreme volatility. Stablecoins have a market cap in $180 billion, and right now there are more than 200 stablecoins, and the number is increasing day by day. Adding to the hype, in January 2019, JP Morgan announced that it would launch its own stablecoin called JPM Coin. However, it is still in the progress. Similarly, in January 2022, PayPal's vice president, Jose Fernandez, said that they may launch their own stablecoin called PayPal Coin this year. Yeah. So now let's look at what exactly are stablecoins and how they operate. A stablecoin is a digital currency that is pegged to a stable reserve asset like a US dollar or gold. Most of the stablecoins are pegged to US dollar in 1 to 1 ratio. Stablecoins are designed to reduce volatility relative to unpegged cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. They aim to gain this potential benefit of cryptocurrencies such as transparency, security, immutability, and decentralized control without losing the guarantees and stability that come with using fiat currency. So let's see how like stablecoins achieve their price stability via collateralization or through algorithmic mechanism of buying and selling the reference asset or its derivative. Now that we know how a stablecoin operate, let's have a look at what are the different types of stablecoins. So stablecoins can be classified in four types, namely fiat collateralized stablecoins, commodity collateralized stablecoins, crypto collateralized stablecoins, and non-collateralized stablecoins. Now let's deep dive in each of these classification. So a fiat collateralized stablecoin is the most common type of stablecoin. It is collateralized by a fiat currency. Yeah, sorry. So a fiat collateralized stablecoin is the most common type of stablecoin. It is collateralized by a fiat currency. Fiat-backed stablecoin are backed at a 1 to 1 ratio, meaning $1 exists for each unit of a stablecoin. So as long as the economy of a country, a stablecoin is pegged to stays stable, the stablecoin value also stays stable. The But although the users of fiat collateralized stablecoins typically claim that their cryptocurrency is backed by fiat currency at 1 to 1 ratio, this is not always true. The stablecoin issuer might place cash reserves in other assets such as corporate bonds, secure loans, or investments. This has been with the case with the Tether, whose claims were under scrutiny in the recent year. We'll come back to it later in a few minutes. There are numerous other fiat collateralized stablecoins around the world. Major market shareholders are USDT and USDC. In Singapore, payments processor Xverse launched the XSGD stablecoin, which is backed at 1 to 1 ratio by the Singaporean dollar. In Europe, tokenization platform Statatis launched another stablecoin, which is backed by a euro. Now, coming to the commodity collateralized stablecoins, these are backed by other kinds of interchangeable assets, and it's easy to guess what that asset will be. In most cases, it is gold. However, in some cases, the stablecoins are backed by oil, real estate, and various precious metals. But they fluctuate a lot as compared to stablecoins that are backed by gold. So, holders of commodity backed stablecoins are essentially exposed to the value of a real world asset. These assets have a potential to appreciate or depreciate, which can affect the incentives for trading these coins. Commodity backed stablecoins are sometimes marketed as a way to open up certain assets classes like real estate to smaller investors. For example, Digix Gold DGX coin is an ERC20 token which is built on a Ethereum network backed by physical gold where 1 DGX represents 1 gram of gold. This gold is stored in a vault in Singapore and gets audited every 3 months. The creators of DGX claim they have democratized the access to gold. DGX holder may even redeem their coins for physical gold. They just have to go to the vault in Singapore to do so. So another example is Swiss Real Coin, which is backed by a portfolio of Swiss real estate. Token holders can even vote on investment choices. Now, let's have a look at the crypto collateralized stablecoins. As their name suggests, they are stablecoins that they are backed by other crypto coins to reduce price volatility risk. These stablecoins are often over-collateralized, so they can't absorb price fluctuation in collateral. And if the price of the underlying cryptocurrency drops low enough, the stablecoin will automatically be liquidated. They are often backed by multiple cryptocurrencies in order to distribute risk. They can also allow more liquidity than commodity-backed stablecoins, as they can be quickly converted into the underlying asset. The most popular example of crypto-collateralized stablecoin is DAI. It is made by MakerDAO, and thus face value of DAI is backed to USD. But it was initially designed to be backed by ETH that is locked up in the smart contracts. However, DAI is quite infamous for the Black Thursday, a Black Swan event in March 2022, where a momentary increase in its price, triggered by the confluence of ETH price crash and a clogged Ethereum network, led to 8 million worth of liquidation for zero day. MakerDAO appears to have realized the balance of relying solely on volatile crypto asset. It is now diversifying its collateral base to include stablecoins like USDC and real world assets. For example, French bank General Forge has proposed backing DAI with around 40 million of USD in bonds. Confidence in the stablecoin has since been rebounded. DAI's market cap increased by 800% from September 2020 to September 2021, and it still remains one of the top popular stablecoins globally. Now, let's see the last type of stablecoin, which is non-collateralized stablecoins. So these coins are not backed by anything. They are algorithmically governed approach to control the stablecoin supply and demand. This model is also known as chance shares. As demand increases, new stablecoins are created to reduce the price back to normal level. If the coin is trading is too low, then coins in the market are brought up to reduce the circulating supply. In theory, the prices of these stablecoins would remain stable as they are driven by market supply and demand. An emerging alternative model is use of an algorithm and associated reserve token to bag a stablecoin to USD instead of using cash reserves. Such stablecoins are considered as decentralized as they do not rely on a single entity to maintain the collateral. So now that we have an idea about stablecoins, let's explore some of its real world applications. So most common use case of stablecoin is using them as a safe haven assets. As they are designed to be stable over any period, it makes them ideal safe haven asset as individual using stablecoins to store value see no risk or loss as they have full custody of their losses. Another application is trading. Trading fiat on ramps and off ramps cost fees. making stablecoin a prime solution for exchanges and institutional traders who want the ability to reduce crypto exposure without fully cashing out. This use case is already in full effect, and like we can see in major crypto trading platforms. Payments with Walmart unveiling a patent for its own stablecoin. Payments are looking to be one of the primary use cases of stablecoins. In coming years, business benefit from accepting stablecoins as payment because in doing so, they recommend around 2 to 3% of transaction fees that accompany intermediary process by financial institutions. And now, like there is an interesting aspect and application of stablecoins, which is a humanitarian aid. Stablecoin can be sent instead of real money to difficult to reach places in midst of a humanitarian crisis. But it seems a bit far-fetched at the present moment because as of now, for this method to work, firstly, we expect a certain level of digital literacy, and the person who receives aid should be able to buy real world supplies and exchange your stablecoin. So another application is payroll. In November 2018, Japanese shipping company Nippon introduced plans to pay its worker using USD-backed stablecoins, making it a first in use stablecoins to deliver payroll. This measure would make it easier for sea workers to manage their finances, as well as making sending and converting money back into their local currencies a more streamlined and low fee process. Another one is lending. Stablecoin lending is currently one of the most high yield opportunities for debt investors. Offering up to a double digit interest rates, this demand is fueled by massive institutional demand for stablecoin loans, which ties back to stablecoins used in rating. Comparing to savings account offered by a bank, which is max out at 2.15 API, stablecoin returns on decentralized crypto lending platforms can be as high as 15%. And another application is powering decentralized applications, which has been in the boom for quite a long time. So, decentralized applications with payment integration usually accept the native token of the platform that they run on, such as Ether or Bitcoin. But because Ether's price fluctuates, the payments that decentralized application creators receive are subject to variable market price. This could affect the development and sustainability of the decentralized application if they do not receive enough funds from dropping payment prices. Stablecoins allow for a more robust decentralized application ecosystem because they can be used as a stable payment method for these applications. Now, let's have a look at some of the leading stablecoins in the market. So, the market leader at the present moment is Tether. It belongs to the category of fiat collateralized stablecoins, and it is a fifth largest cryptocurrency in the market, worth more than $68 billion. dollars. It is pegged against US dollar and maintains a 1-to-1 ratio with US dollars in terms of value. In Feb 2021, 57% of all Bitcoin trading was done in USDT, and it still remains a major source of liquidity for cryptocurrency market. But it has been under scrutiny of the authorities to not maintaining the actual reserves that it claimed to have. In April 2019, the New York Attorney General accused Tether's parent company of hiding an $850 million loss. Now, another one is DAI, and actually it's quite different from Tether. So, according to MakerDAO white paper on company's DAI stablecoin is generated, backed, and kept stable by the use of Ethereum-based currency deposited in MakerDAO's vaults. This deposited currency then works as a collateral for whenever a user wants to withdraw DAI currency. And because the deposit cryptocurrencies are worth more than USD, MakerDAO can keep its stablecoin packed loosely to USD at 1-to-1 ratio. Even though DAI is considered as slightly more volatile than Tether, the style site still rank the currency as low risk. Next, we have the Binance USD. The next contender for the best stablecoin with a market cap of more than $14 billion. BUSD is the third largest stablecoin in the world. It is a fiat-backed stablecoin, and in August 2020, BUSD was greenlisted by New York State Department of Financial Services. So, which basically means that it has a sufficient reserve to cover every BUSD, and regulators watch over the reserves backing these coins, and also the tokens that are being used are completely separate from corporate assets. Now, this is a interesting stablecoin, and from like it promotes a different aspect of the stablecoin, which is both price stable and growth driven. Terra's USD protocol is stabilized by Terra's own native cryptocurrency, Terra, which is also called as Luna. Working. So basically, it works by incentivizing users to earn extremely low risk profits when Terra USD price is anything other than $1. By linking Terra USD to regular Terra and allowing Luna to be exchanged over either USD or dollars. More USD is created when its prices rise above a dollar, while the USD pools start to contract when its price is below a dollar, bringing equilibrium. This give and take keeps the price of Terra USD stable with respect to the dollar, and it appears to be working. Although rated a bit riskier than the likes of Tether and Binance USD, it is still considered as a low risk coin. So, coming to the conclusion, stablecoins are able to provide liquidity as an alternative to fiat, which is actually better than fiat. These coins are able to provide all qualities of a fiat currency without their disadvantages. Many authorities view them as a risk to economic system of the world and believes that their use should be immediately banned. Also, regulations seem to be a great risk, where the countries like China and even US sometimes threatens to ban all the cryptocurrencies, including the stablecoins. In my opinion, they only lead to a positive impact on the market by providing a stable alternative to the crypto and can very well be a future of money. So, in the end, I would like to conclude this seminar, and that's it from my side. Thanks.